This is the 1999 piece, I Cannot Be a Bride Anymore by Yuko Tatsushima. At first glance, her work looks like spooky horror art. But when you start learning what these paintings are actually about, they get even more terrifying. I'll tell you all about it today. Now, before I get into it, I gotta say finding information about her is very hard. She has no social media, she doesn't really do interviews, and every scrap of information about her is scattered across old blogs, small exhibitions, and little pockets of the internet. But I did some deep digging, and here's what we do know. Tatsushima graduated from Joshibi University of Art and Design in 1998. She's still an active painter in Japan, but she also works with dolls, puppetry, and performance. But let's get back to this painting, I Cannot Be a Bride Anymore. In the Japan she grew up in, and unfortunately this is still true for many countries around the world, a woman who had sex before marriage was considered undesirable, even if it was non-consensual. So when you look at I Cannot Be a Bride Anymore through that lens, suddenly what looks like horror becomes painfully real. At first I thought it was a demon or a ghost or something from fiction, but this is about the monsters from real life. It's not just a spooky face, it's a woman who has been told she's ruined. A woman who society has already written off. Her figures are stripped down into these exaggerated characters of what some societies expect women to be. Dolls, objects, and conditional wives. That's why so many of her characters look puppet-like or frozen in place. This isn't to make them look creepy, they are trapped. One of the best examples is her work, White Prison. It shows a pale woman with ball-jointed limbs like a porcelain doll with a blank white stare and cuts across her body. It's a visual metaphor for the way that society can treat women as objects first and humans second. Her work was not horror for entertainment. It's horror because reality was already horrifying. So unfortunately, the backstory behind this painting is it's not a cursed image, and it's not an urban legend. It's a painfully honest picture of how a person can be shattered by the expectations placed on them.